Welcome back to the Echosetter University, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of this conversation around how to get my first clients. It's something that I get asked a lot of the time. Now, to be honest, I have seen even some of my own clients land crazy deals, like 10, 15k deals. They have had the ad spend to do it, where they've, created a VSL funnel for a specific niche, then run that, close that. We've built that, and they've kind of started from there. However, there's a million ways to do it, and I'm just going to do like the no ego approach, right? So a part of our offer helps you do this in a weirdly profitable way, because sometimes profitable doesn't mean making money. It means building reputation to get more clients in the first place. Now, a lot of people or a lot of businesses will never actually make money in the first few months. And I hear some objections, but at the end of the day, I also see people who pay for education and tuition fees. They're like $9,000+ a year, whatever it may be. The point being, it's actually quite easy to replace your corporate income, if you haven't already, using AI as an entry point with a specific offer, if you go the no ego route. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you through the no ego route in terms of what's actually viable and why. But there's a caveat, as I said before. You can, build a VSL funnel, insert any funnel, direct it to a specific audience, jump on those calls, close those calls, and go from there. At the end of the day, if you expect to start an agency and in 30 days be making 10k, like all the gurus say, I'm going to call bullshit, because I'm the anti-Instagram guru, and I'm not here to promise you something that is completely not feasible unless you have a very strong network already. I'm very realistic. I will tell you that it is actually completely doable to make money and to replace your income, and this is a good way of doing it. Okay, so the free to funnel close system. What this essentially means is doing something for free strategically. So that means to be honest, you could just find one case study, to be honest. I said 2 to 3 here, but you could do one. And that could be, for example, you want to pick MedSpa, and you're going to sell reactivation to MedSpa as a VSL. So you would create that VSL, and you would say, using the offer creation that I showed you in school, a VSL that might say, attention, MedSpa owners over X amount of money. What if I told you that you could be making over 20% more money each month without raising your ad spend, or without even using ads at all, In this, give me the next 2-3 minutes and I'm going to walk you through exactly how. Bang. Lay it out, easy. Now, on that offer you can say, and the crazy part is, for the next 3 clients, I'm going to do this completely free. Boom. Book a call, done. Now you're going to ask me, well, Nate, if I do that, I'm spending money on ads. It's a free client. How am I meant to make money out of this? Well, even Hormozy himself says if he was to start something from scratch, he would do it for free, because whilst you will have people, it's possible, landing these 5k deals or whatever it may be, if you get a case study of a specific niche, you run that as that case study as a specific VSL funnel to that specific niche again, your ability to scale that offer is going to be so much larger than the other person. It's crazy. So the crazy thing is, we do include, when you join Echosetter and as a part of Echosetter, 5 hours of free fulfillment. If it is not a custom build, we can do most of that within the build time. The reason why we do this is to allow you even more crazy ability to launch these offers that are viable for a short period of time, so that you can get your first case study. Point being, you already have the grey label onboarding, you already have our support to do it, our strategic advice on how to do it, we'll build it for you. We give you literally everything. You just have to close the call, and that's it. Everything else we do for you. Then you deliver the results, you document everything. We would, in theory, document it for you. We just create a link how to do it. Their problem, their solution, the results. You get a video testimonial to back that up, and then you build a niche-specific VSL funnel that has the proof. You then run ads to this targeted niche, let's say the med spa, where you educate the med spas on their existing problem, how you solve their existing problem with a ICP, an ideal customer persona that matches exactly who they are. And then the VSL will do all the heavy lifting. It will educate the prospects, it will show them how it works, it'll pre-frame the value. It literally shows them it works because it's already done on another business like theirs. You book it, you close it, and once you closed it, you can scale, right? Because once you closed it, our team take care of the rest. We'll build it for you. We'll give you all the information you need to get from the client because we have onboarding forms to do it for you, so on and so forth. And you can repeat that process again and again and again. You get 2 or 3 of these, you're going to be far more successful running funnels than 99.9% of the agencies that try and close 3K, 5K and up straight off the bat. No one knows you. Now, why does this work? Well, it's a long-term play, right? It makes sure that you are credible in the industry. So that's why I kind of say go niche specific, because if you don't, especially when you're on the targeting side of Facebook, doing like broad B2B Facebook targeting is very broad. Whereas if you go, specific to like, I don't know, med spa, dental, whatever it may be, you can obviously target the right people and therefore be spending less money to get the eyeballs on the right offer, right? So that's pretty much it. The bottom line, free work gets you proof builds the VSL gets you educated calls, you close, done, right? And the thing is, there's also people that say, but Nate, you have other funnels besides the VSL, which I use. It's a valid question. They all work. I've had clients, by the way, that have walked into businesses, pitched them in person, close the deal. I've had people call a business that they know, put them on the phone with an AI that we built, and close the call. I'm literally, for a guy attending a custom onboarding call for a dentist that he billed 15K, he was out of his depth. I was like, you know what, I'll happily jump on the call and like do the onboarding for you, build out the strategy for you and the build for you, so you can just sit back and learn. And the point being, if you just drive volume to this offer, you'll get people converting on the offer itself. So whether it's a VSL, self-selling demo, lead calculators, doesn't really matter. Just drive traffic, start conversions, and that's really it, right? To summarize, the free funnel, it's really there for a short term, 60 to 90 days. Sure, you'll spend money, but I also know people spending 5-10K on gurus telling them how to grow a business and then not growing the business because they spent 5 to 10K on that rather than doing what they need to do. I'm here to show you exactly how to do it. And as I said, the reason why we have Echosetter is it is an all-in-one ecosystem to give you everything you need to get started, where all you have to do is put the traffic onto this offer and we will build it for you. Take the proof, done. Okay? Super easy. And I get this question all the time, so I thought I'd cover it